Live from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs, it's the First Dibs podcast with our hosts, John Deisty and Justin Underwood. Buckle up and let's go for a ride.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh. Santa's on his way. Hip hip parade for Christmas vacation.
You know, you'd think after 2 years I'd know how to push some buttons, but I don't. So,
Merry Christmas,
Merry
John.
Christmas and Happy New Year.
So, the outfit you have on,
Yeah.
if you didn't have the pink T-shirt underneath it,
I tried to not have it, and then Lauren told me not to. She said, "You gotta do it."
that's cool.
So,
Well, cool. Well, welcome to our. I guess this is kind of a Christmas
is
special.
there a holiday special?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I say Christmas special.
Yeah. Well, it's Christmas. Yeah. The internet doesn't like us at my house today, so
Yeah, that's all right. We're just
I
going
got
to
to
go
start
with
the
it.
fire though.
Yep,
so.
we're going to get this going. Is that the newspaper?
Yeah.
It's all just bad news.
It's paper. Yeah.
So, oh man, when's the last time you've done this?
I think it's okay. I think I can probably do it from here.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Lauren, I hope you're not watching
That's
this.
fine. See, this is you got to get the draft going.
Yeah, let's make sure the smoke is going outside of the house.
Exactly. Just kind of get some heat going.
Now, you do know that you have to stay up all night until this goes out.
No, it's got doors. You just close the doors
Just
and it's
close
fine.
the doors,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not going to burn down the house at that point. And we've got carbon monoxide sensors everywhere.
All right. Well, this is kind of fun and exciting.
I know.
Well, so I apologize for the delayed start. We're selling a car. We're selling a Taycan 4S
Yeah,
tonight.
look at that.
And I guess for some business side of things is that we did take in a Range Rover Sport.
Yeah. Wrapped in green.
Yeah, it's wrapped in like
Christmas.
a matte military green.
Can you give me that pokey stick that's behind you?
Yeah, I can. Yes.
I got it. Don't trouble
Pokey
yourself.
stick.
Yeah, that one. That's what we need right there.
All right. So we took in a Land Rover Range Rover Sport in on trade this evening. So we'll find out some more details about it in the next coming week or so. And then also for some business is that we took in a super nice 2021 or 2 Macan. Carmine
one?
Red.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a 21, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Carmine Red Macan. That is Carmine Red. It's only got about 15,000 miles on it. That's a pretty sweet little ride. What else?
22, 23 Turbo S.
That's
black,
right. 23.
with, slate gray and chalk interior.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Powder
And-
coated black wheels.
Yeah.
Great
just,
look.
Yeah, just over 1,600 miles.
Yeah.
No, that's a great car. That just came in today as well. That'll be a lot of fun to get through the CPO process and make it ready.
Yeah. How's CPO going?
It's going. It's going. Our average cost of reconditioning has gone up. Almost not double. I don't want to say that, but it's almost double from the beginning of the year to today. I would at the beginning of the year, I think our average reconditioning cost was about $4,700, and doing it now, let's just call it for the last 90 days, right? Our 90-day average, if you will. It's right about $8,000.
Do you hear
For
that?
that.
Do you hear that?
That is awesome. That's gonna be a roaring fire, buddy.
I hope it gets there. That's not bad.
It may be a little toasty.
It's gonna be. And once it starts popping, we'll close some. Maybe we should close the screen.
The screen.
Close that screen up a little bit. Right there.
Plus, before it gets too hot.
And we don't want to melt the microphone.
That's
some fantastic
I
ASMR
like that.
right there.
Yeah.
And then I queued up. Sorry to interrupt you talking about how we spend a lot of money on our cars. But I queued up a little holiday playlist
Nice.
of just free YouTube music.
Oh, wow.
That's hopefully all.
And then we can play this in the background?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I can't play that one. Hold on. That one's still on.
Are the people listening able to hear this
Yeah,
as well?
they'll be able to hear everything.
Oh, wow.
I think.
No, that's pretty interesting.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this nice?
Yeah, that is
like,
very nice.
Just pretend like you're in your car driving, and you've got Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies
Right, yeah.
going with a roaring fire.
I'm headed to the ballet.
That is a roaring fire.
That is a roaring fire, dude.
That's pretty good. And just keep in mind what we see on the camera is like 2 minutes delayed. So if problems start to happen,
So if you see my
whoa, there it is. That looks better.
Yeah, if you see my sleeve on fire in that,
Yeah.
please tell me.
Exactly. That's pretty good though.
I'm headed to the ballet on
Okay.
Christmas Eve.
That sounds
going
nice.
to a matinee show downtown.
Wow.
Going to see the Nutcracker.
What else is there?
Sure, there's
I'm
other
sure
shows.
there's probably a lot of other ballets. That'd be funny if they developed a whole dance routine and like a whole style of dance just for one thing.
So that should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
And I got some great seats. So going to Catherine and
Yeah.
kids to see the ballet. They've never done this before, and I figure that you gotta have the right seats. You gotta have the right experience.
Yeah.
For it. And so I'm looking forward to that. It should be pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you guys? What are you guys gonna do for this weekend?
I'm going to make some bolognese.
Ooh. Okay.
And then we're going to Paul and Suzanne's house.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then Lauren's family is coming into town probably after we're done eating and we're back home here.
Nice.
And then we'll see them the next day.
Okay.
So I think that's about right. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there someone at your house, or is that just in my head?
No, that's just, everybody can hear that. Yep. This is our holiday playlist.
That is pretty sweet.
Kinda
But
nice,
yeah,
huh?
no, I gotta say, John, you guys have quite the festive Christmas house going on here. This is pretty awesome.
My wife is a pro at life.
It must be. Yeah. No, this is pretty fantastic. I love the scene that we have here. I mean, have you seen?
Oh, damn it. I pushed the wrong button.
Have you seen what we look like?
Yeah,
other than
the radio,
overweight.
whatever. Yeah. Where's the repeat button?
I don't know, but the volume.
Yeah, it just went up. Didn't That's all right.
As you can tell, this is completely live. This is not rehearsed at all. And when is the last time you used this fireplace?
It's probably been a full calendar year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think, did we, 2 years?
Or more?
I don't think it's been 2 years.
All right.
But
We have a producer.
yeah.
Producer, well, kind of, in the house. Yes. Yeah. No, this is really cool. I'm looking forward to Christmas. It's going to be a lot of fun. My kids are currently in New York City right now, getting to see some of that Christmas stuff. That should be a lot of fun. That'll be cool to hear what they are experiencing if they decide to talk about it when they get back. So,
I hope they go to FAO Schwartz.
is that still there?
Probably not.
Okay.
But doesn't that seem like it's a holiday tradition that people should have?
New York Christmas
Is-
time.
Well, and going to like big toy stores.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just made $1 billion in my head. You know how the Halloween stores open up in the empty mall spaces?
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Christmasville. That's just a big overblown toy store.
You call it Whoville.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
But Whoville. The Whoville's not Christmas, though, right? That's just some Dr. Seuss thing.
The Who's. I think the Who's are
Is it
from the
Whoville?
Grinch. I think that's
okay.
right.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. I'm glad we
Well,
gave your idea to the world.
Shoot.
That's all right. You just made someone else $1 billion.
Yep, that sounds good. I think Jeff Bezos should pay us for that one. It could be an Amazon place.
Right.
They could ship all the stuff there. It could be their distribution center. You could
Right.
order and pick up right there. And it would be also a way to, have like make kids Christmases.
Yeah, for sure. I like it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this isn't a year-end show, but seeing our friends, the Axe and the Oak Distillery
Yeah.
bottle that's right here,
Do you know what bottle this one is?
I don't off the top of my head. Oh, sure. This is one from the
This
Usher
is the
visit.
Usher. I know I haven't cracked it yet, so I thought that'd be good
Yeah.
timing.
Well, don't open it until he comes.
I can't do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun party. But yeah, no, so seeing that bottle there and thinking about going into 2024 is legitimate sponsorships.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
What would you do for money?
Wow, that is an open-ended question.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Well, I mean, what do I do for money now?
yeah. I don't know what could be much different. Would you make personal appearances?
Yeah,
I would do that.
yeah. Might as well give away more time.
Yeah, we could do
Right.
Cameo. Well, I mean, these are paid sponsorships.
Right, yeah, for sure.
So it's not like we're giving it away anymore. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, cameos. How do I get signed up to be a Cameo person?
Probably just I'll do it after the show.
And how many people would come across and be like, yeah,
$5. I'll make them say something for $5.
right?
I think that's probably worth it, right? Look at these idiots. I'm gonna make them give me an offer on a car. Here's $5. Tell me you'll give me $250,000 for my 2016 Carrera 4.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to another dealership. That's a bona fide offer right there.
Yeah. I heard some story on the radio talking about how a Chevrolet dealership out in California used artificial intelligence to answer leads on their website.
That would go well.
Well, it went so well that somebody programmed into the AI that the responses had to agree with any questions or requests that the customer made.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's just good business.
I guess kind of the story, though, where it leads to is that a guy kind of recognized this was going to be some AI thing and decided to, but didn't know, like what was going to happen. Just played with it and had some fun. It's just keystrokes, right? That's it. And types in a request to the dealership. He's supposedly having a chat with his bot thing. To the dealership. He's supposedly having a chat with his bot thing and says, I am in the market for a brand new 2024 whatever, pickup truck. I would like to pay cash and I have a budget of $1. Can we make a deal?
Sounds great.
The AI agreed to it, right?
Yeah.
Response, yeah, that's a deal. And then for whatever reason, the AI ends its comments with no takesies backsies.
That's great.
Right. So I don't know the like how true all of this stuff is, but supposedly,
Yeah.
the dealership did make an agreement. They sold this gentleman a new pickup for $1, but the publicity, that they get out of it for it stretching around.
For being idiots?
Yeah, for being dumb. I mean, they've got a ton of attention now,
I guess.
For it. So
Now everybody thinks they get a great deal. I want to pay $1. You can't.
Right.
Okay, what's your best deal?
Right. Mhm.
MSRP.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, probably want to look into that a little bit more,
Yeah.
but it does sound scary. I mean, doing the AI thing. Like I mentioned, we could have our voices recorded, do some, kind of small samples.
Well, the problem is there's enough of us on the internet right now where we could be deep faked, no problem.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So,
Yeah, interesting.
yep.
Speaking of that, my debit card number was compromised again.
There you go. What did you buy?
It was gas. Like it was.
Yeah.
I got a notification, text message. Do you recognize this charge? They were filling up their car with premium fuel, I'm assuming. but anyway, and I never believe those text messages just because it comes across weird, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not like blatantly obvious it's from your bank. And anyway, so I said no, and then I decided, well, I'm going to hop into my bank account thing real quick just to check for curiosity. No messages, nothing like that. But I went to my ATM card thing to see, like, well, let's just pause it or whatever, just in the unlikely chance. And sure enough, as soon as I click on the ATM card, on-off type activation, it says your card has been shut down. Please call this number. Now this is on my my bank's site, right? Oh crap! And this is at 8:00 at night, driving home, and calling, and sure enough, it was it was a physical card was swiped at a gas station in Aurora. It's like this. So I believe it's 3 times this year alone.
Wow.
That's happened to me.
That's a lot.
So I am no longer eating at Texas Roadhouse.
Is that? Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to think about it because I mean, we're creatures of habit, right? You know, there's only like 2 or 3 gas stations that I ever go to.
Yep.
And then, I mean, but you know, now it's holiday time, right? So your credit cards and debit cards are flying around like crazy. But I started thinking about it, and anyway, Emma, one of the kids, has always been wanting to go to Texas Roadhouse for some reason for the last couple months, and we've gone, you know, a couple times. And so I started kind of recalling it back in my head, because I don't go to Texas Roadhouse, you know, very often. It's you know, one of the kids would want to go.
You should come up with a new name for the restaurant, just so we don't libel them.
Yeah, they're not watching.
All right. Well, I, for one, support our Texas Roadhouse brothers.
We don't have any sponsors.
I'm just saying, don't say that Texas Roadhouse is skimming your credit card.
I'm not saying that Texas Roadhouse is,
All right.
but one of their employees might be.
Which Texas Roadhouse is this, so we can all go?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to let you guess.
All right. Just there you go.
That's a good point, though. I probably shouldn't say the actual name of the restaurant. Yeah.
Texas Highway Steak.
Yeah. The Smash House.
There you go. That sounds like a great restaurant. I'd go there.
But anyway, so what's actually kind of cool is that because I no longer have a debit card, you know, until a new one arrives, I have my Apple Pay stuff or whatever, but I can't use it. So that's
it's
good.
all tied to your. Do you need some money? Do you need some cash?
Yeah,
Just to get you through the holidays.
I will definitely.
I think we can figure that out. All right.
Oh my gosh. So that's been fun.
Yeah.
That's been a lot of fun to deal with right before Christmas. So happy holidays.
Do you have a favorite present you ever got for Christmas?
Geez, I'd have to think about that for a second.
All right.
How about you?
Game Boy.
Oh,
Yeah. I was so mad. Well, not mad, but I was sad because I had opened all of my presents and I didn't get one. And then hidden behind the tree was one last box, and I knew the size and I knew the shape of that box, and I knew what it was before I even opened it. And it was the original 1989 Game Boy.
Nice.
With Tetris.
Yeah.
Man. That was just awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't need a full Nintendo. I just needed this little thing.
The little
I could
Game
bring
Boy.
it anywhere.
Right,
you
right,
know?
yeah.
Games were better.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
I won one of those Game Boys in elementary school at a elementary school raffle.
Nice.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yep.
That might be the greatest thing that I've ever won.
At a raffle or period?
What's that?
At a raffle or period?
Period.
Okay. That's fair enough.
I mean, it was this crazy level of excitement. You know?
Yeah. I get it.
It was the big prize.
It was
you
the
know?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. My parents are just absolutely amazing people, and they do anything to make any event special, like no matter the size of the event. So the one thing that kind of pops into my brain right away would be coming down and seeing it. I think it was my very first 10-speed bicycle, you know, as a kid. And that was pretty fantastic. And then I'm pretty sure that I went out and rode it around later that day, and it was snowy, and I crashed it.
Yeah. It's not mine unless I broke it.
Right, yeah. Now, I also got one of my nitromethane-powered RC cars for Christmas.
I never had gas ones. I only had electrics.
Oh, man. Gas ones were fun, man, but, tons of work, basically. Well, anyway, this was kind of an off-brand one, actually, and I take it out to do break in the engine or whatever, and this is on Christmas Day. Long story short, rammed it underneath a van, like completely jacked up the backside of this van. Broke all the suspension on the RC car. So yeah, I used it all of like 15 minutes, not even a full tank of fuel doing the break-in, and just slammed it into the back of a van. It was parked on the side of the street. It was pretty awesome. It was never right after that, but I still have it, and it runs. And you're holding some high potent alcohol next to an open flame.
I was just trying to get the sound.
You could hold it up next to your mouth.
Oh yeah, good point. This outfit's getting a little restrictive. That's better.
Oh my gosh. So for people just tuning in, John wore this, with the exception of the pink t-shirt. He wore this to the Alpine Mountain Region Christmas party this year.
That's true.
And did not win the ugly sweater contest.
Which I
because
respect. It's not a sweater.
Yeah, it's not a sweater. And then our other member of the Alpine Mountain Region, Alex, ironic, wore a very similar.
His was more sweater, though.
His was.
Yeah. This is knit, but probably by a machine in China. Yeah.
I am hoping that you are wearing this Christmas morning.
I'll think about it.
So what is your guys' routine? You know, families have different, what do you call them?
Traditions?
Traditions, yeah. Like some families do everything Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Some families don't do anything Christmas Eve. They do everything Christmas Day. Some people go to church, right? Some people open a gift. Some people, whatever. What's your family's tradition?
Back home in Minnesota, we would usually have the big thing on Christmas Eve with one side or the other.
Okay.
We got to drink some akavit.
Ah.
Well, it's not cold, so you're off the hook. But but we do have Nancy's.
That's
Great
right.
stuff. I've got that in the freezer, so that should be cold. Anyway, hey Nancy, good timing on that shout
No
out. Look
way.
at that. She
Get
just
out.
chimed in. Yeah, and it's okay, Lewis. Go grab the teeny little bottle out of the freezer, please. We've got our producer hooking it up. Inside freezer. So yeah, we would do the big thing, kind of Christmas Eve. We'd get the whole monster family, and like on my mom's side, she has 2 brothers and a sister, and they've got 2 kids among them. So
Thank you, sir.
there's a set there, and then on my dad's side, he's got 2 brothers and a sister also.
Okay.
And they've all got 1 or 2 kids, so that's a massive thing. So we always had kind of bigger holiday parties and would
Right.
rotate between who and what and stuff like that. And then Christmas morning would be just family, and then usually Christmas afternoon we'd go somewhere else for another overindulgent
Yeah.
ham
Sure.
or whatever
Right. Yeah. And you said this year you're making some bolognese.
on Christmas Eve.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's good and it's easy to share.
Right.
Because I don't think like Lauren's family, they're going to go skiing first. So they have to try to make it here from Copper Mountain.
Oh, sure.
And if you get, it might snow 8 inches. They might not show up until 2 in the morning.
Right, yeah.
And at least then they can eat.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's pretty cool. But that's back in Minnesota. What do you do here?
I'm just along for the ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, no, that's good. Well, I mentioned I'm going to the ballet
That sounds great.
on Christmas Eve, and then because it's a matinee, it leaves kind of the rest of the day, right, to kind of figure things out. But we're gonna be dressed up, kind of nice, and we'll
I
be
think you
downtown.
guys should go see the Ferrari movie.
Ooh, that's in theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I might know a guy with a hookup.
Oh, yeah.
So let me know off air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm thinking about dinner for Christmas Eve, and I'm thinking about calling my buddy Andy just to see if he's working, if he's open.
That sounds fun.
That might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then I believe what we'll do this year is Christmas Eve, kids will open up a gift. And then Christmas morning, I'd like to have breakfast. One thing, if you mention, from back home, for me in Wyoming, it's this awesome cheesy sausage egg bake. It's a recipe from
That
my
sounds
7th
good.
grade home ec
Yeah.
class.
Home
And-
ec was legit.
It was legit. And
I
my
learned how to
mom,
make pannekuchen.
that's a Minnesota thing.
Well, I still did it.
But yeah, my mom still makes this stuff, and it's so good. It's incredibly easy, and it's so good. And anyway, so I'm thinking about doing that for Christmas morning, and then we do gifts and stockings and stuff like that, and then usually then a nice dinner. This year, smoking a pork shoulder and a ham. I'm not gonna smoke a ham, but we're gonna have both.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it should be
Pork two
pretty
ways.
interesting.
You could take like slice of the ham, and then put some of the pulled pork in it and roll it up and eat that.
That sounds pretty interesting.
I think maybe glaze it with a little
Yeah.
bit of maple syrup.
Yeah.
and-
See, we're going
Yeah.
gluten-free, no buns.
yeah, exactly. They're double pork roll-ups.
I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
I would-
I'll make my Carolina style,
Oh,
and then the kids will do
Yeah.
their sweet baby rays.
you know,
Barbecue
as far
sauce.
as barbecue sauces go, Sweet Baby Ray, got it going on.
It does. It does.
That stuff is good. But yeah, Carolina is king in my world.
Yeah, and ironic to me, the so far the best Carolina barbecue sauce I've had is the like Kroger's or King Super, whatever the house
Yeah.
brand is or something. It is fantastic.
Well, I think the problem with Carolina barbecue is it's supposed to be simple.
right.
So, like, you don't really need to go crazy with it. If you get some apple cider vinegar and some red pepper flakes, you're most of the way there.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And anyway, I got some kids making some dishes that'll be a lot of fun, and it's just gonna be a great day. And for us, Christmas Eve being on Sunday and Christmas Day on Monday, having a second day off.
How wild is that?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Be careful, man. That's gonna be hot.
That's not bad.
No excuses for not coming into work due to third-degree burns tomorrow.
Oh, no. Watch out. It's on
Which,
fire.
so also something that's happening, I'll give people a sneak peek. So all of our salespeople, including John Deisty here, are going to have brand new YouTube channel intro videos.
Yeah.
So we get to preview them tomorrow.
All I do is talk about this show.
And anyway, there will be, I don't know, prizes of unspeakable value maybe to be awarded by yours truly.
$500 out of the MJLPO fund. As soon as it gets funded, you can cash
just
that out.
gotta get people to put money in it. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. So, but yeah. Anyway, starting tomorrow, probably afternoonish, I encourage everybody to check out the YouTube pages for all of our salespeople to find out who they are. And did you put Nancy's phone number in your video?
Oh, that would have been great. I can re-edit.
Yeah, you can.
We can do a good one.
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple people doing it very last minute.
Yeah, me
Very,
and
very
Bill.
last minute.
Yeah.
Well, you guys did it last minute,
Yeah.
and then even Lupe, our newest
Is
guy.
that why you're late?
Why? No.
Okay.
No. Because the
Oh.
video? No. No.
All right.
No, he did a great job.
Good. Good for him.
Delivered a car. But anyway, he said, I really wanted to do my last video for it. And I said, well, you got 12 hours. Right? You can pull an all-nighter, make it work. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what people's videos are, what they've come up with. And it's just something fun to look, into 2024.
What I would like to say is that I hate these challenges.
Why?
I don't actually, but it's a lot to try to do it right. And I don't think I did it completely right. I think there's more that can be done. But what I do appreciate about them is they make you put some thought into what you want to tell people. And for me, they add, I learned something technically each time we've done one.
Okay.
Like with this, those little lights you bought,
Yeah.
we got to use those.
Right. Yeah. For the show.
Yeah, exactly. They're super cool. I mean, this we've got like down lights on us, so
Yeah.
I think we're probably pretty well lit.
Yeah. I got some serious glare.
Exactly. But it seemed like everything was pretty rough in the inside the dealership because where I wanted to do it, there weren't any cans aiming down, so
Oh, sure.
I was washed out and there was stuff in back, and I figured out, well, hey, we can just use this light source, and it lit me up enough.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I want to get one of those mugs. You got lit up.
oh yeah, we just yep.
Those are around. Those have to be around.
They have to. We've been watching Suits, and it's.
I finished it without even
you?
knowing it.
Oh, well.
I mean, I just
Over,
blasted through it. Yeah.
Well, it's too bad.
Is that like done?
Oh yeah, I think big time.
Oh wow.
But I don't know. I mean, how do you get Meghan Markle back? She's the fucking queen now. You know? Yeah. Excuse me, Miss Queen. Would you please come and act in your show again? We're going to have you making out with 3 dudes this time because you're not sure which one you like anymore. That's where we are in the show.
Right. Okay.
I think Harry just got jealous because he was siding with Mike. And then all of a sudden Logan came in and she was making out with Logan. He was like, what the hell? I got to marry this chick.
Yep.
I think that's where their relationship started.
All right.
That's when the royal copter flew in and said,
Got it.
Hey, Miss Markle.
Right. Yeah.
Please come to Europe
Yeah.
with me.
She stays in the show for quite a while. It's funny because I remember asking some people like, how, I didn't know the time period of when this was being filmed. I could have just looked it up, right? And it was Reese. I asked my daughter saying, when did she start seeing Harry,
Yeah.
And then, because Reese had already watched Suits, and she said, "Oh, they phase her out." And then, and she said because the paparazzi became too much, and so she told me, she said, "You'll notice to where they don't have any like public scenes." She said that there'll be shows where just you can tell
They're just
that
in
they
the
kind of
office.
keep her. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, her mobility is very, very limited, and not kidding. I mean, me not thinking much of it, it does get that way. Like, it was kind of interesting. We're like, oh yeah, no, I mean, she hasn't left that space all day. You could just tell. But anyway, love the show. Yeah, I love the show. I would very much love to think that you could be that much of a badass and just go tell people how it is. And then they just do whatever you say, right?
Oh, he's right.
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
Right. Yep, exactly. Yeah, throw around your
I didn't
cash.
think of that one.
Right. There's no comeback to that.
Yep.
Or just, I still love how, maybe this is why kids don't know how to talk on the phone anymore, or ever, like kids don't know how to talk on the phone, I should say, is, so, if a kid calls you, you don't even have an opportunity to say hello or, hey, buddy, or you don't even have an opportunity to start something. It's just, they just start talking, right? As soon as they feel that you pick up, and so they just start talking.
Really?
Yes. Huh. And then, so to go along with that, but like TV shows is no one ever says
Yellow.
Well, no one ever says goodbye, right? Okay, cool. Talk to you soon. Bye. No one ever says that. They just stop the conversation and then they both hang up. Like they just know, okay, that's it. You just walk away. Kids do the exact same thing. They don't, there's no greeting, right? Or if I call a kid, when they pick up, they just pick up. They don't start talking. But Reese will. Reese is kind of funny sometimes.
We're kind of being old men the last couple episodes. Remember when we made fun of a guy because of his message? Did he leave you another one?
No.
No?
He probably listens to this show and was very offended.
Well, I mean, we gave him all the tips. Like, if he called you and left you another message with his phone number, I would play it right here.
Right. Yeah. Well, we are old men now. We're getting that way.
How old's old? I don't know.
It's
I feel-
it's up. Old is up here.
Yeah.
It's in your head.
That's a good point. I don't think I'm going to ever be like more than maybe 14.
I don't know what my mental age is. It's younger than my physical age, that's for sure.
Sometimes I wonder, like, could I ever be fully serious? That's the correct response. But, I think, okay, like, Don comes up to me 20 years from now and is like, John, I'm retiring, and I would like to help you start your own store. Like, would just be an idiot talking to him about it. And like,
Right.
you know, we were at our Christmas party last Saturday, and Nancy and I are standing at a table with Don. Don owns our dealerships. He's a great guy. I think does a great job. I think I've told it on the show, but the second time I met him, he knew my name, and I was washing cars. And, you know, he owned 3 or 4 dealerships at that point. So to me, that tells you a lot about the man. If he's got 500 employees and he knows the name of the guy that's washing a car, that's cool.
Yeah.
And even if he just asked Joe the minute before he saw me, whatever, he cares enough that he knows that's important.
Yep.
I think that's cool. And we're standing at the table and we're talking with Don, and he's showing us like a new singer that he just got, you know, shown to him, and he's like, "Hey, check out how cool this is." And I'm talking with Nancy, and she was the best salesperson last year, and I was the best salesperson this year, and we both looked at each other and we said, "Well, what does that mean? Like, is it number of cars? Is it money?" And Don just goes immediately. He's like, number of cars, front end gross, back end gross. And we were like, oh, all right. So I guess this is what we got to do. So you got to sell. First, you got to sell the most number of cars.
Right.
If you both tie, it's whoever made more money.
Okay.
And if you ever tie at that, it's whoever sold the most clear bras.
Sure. Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's how it ranks out. So
Yeah.
I thought, well, cool. Now
Right,
we know.
right.
And I go, Nancy, I'm going to bet you $1,000 that I beat you next year.
Nice.
And she goes, okay. And I go, and here's the deal. If anybody beats us, we're both going to the casino with that $1,000 each, and we are blowing it all that night, because that's going to be a hard pill to swallow.
Right.
And so we're goofing off, and Don's he's lost in his emails trying to find pictures of the singer. And I'm like, okay, so here's how we're going to do it. If somebody shows up and they say, hey, I was talking with James, but I haven't met him yet, I say, hold on, let me get her for you. And I go and I grab you, Nancy, and I bring you up.
Right.
And if somebody's downstairs and they say, hey, I was talking with James on the phone, and I want to buy this car. You go up, you say, oh, he's upstairs. Hold on, let me go get him. And you bring me down. And Don starts looking at both of us like, shady motherfuckers. And so we both have to be like, no. We wouldn't really do that, Don.
When you're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we're getting cued in.
Uh-oh.
To make sure that the stockings aren't overheating.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're good.
No, they're good.
Cool
Yeah,
to the touch.
They're not dripping
The
yet.
stockings
They're
are
fine.
cool to the
yeah,
touch.
They're fine. All right. You're standing in my shot
Are you
here.
watching?
Yeah.
Are you watching from upstairs? Oh, are you chatting in? Oh. Well, you should chat in. It helps
Yep.
our ratings.
Yep.
Okay.
You make a better door than a window.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. You're on air.
That's funny. My last minute wrapping.
Yeah.
I'm going to gift you something.
Me?
Yes.
God, Lewis, go find Justin something cool.
So part of the reason for doing this is
Yeah.
that I knew you would not do this for me,
No.
which would make you feel a little awkward. Hang on. All right, are you ready for this? No, I have no idea if
I already have one. Return it. Give me your gift receipt.
Oh, you just want the money?
Yeah, I just
you
need
just
the
want
money.
the cash. All right. So I don't know that any of these will actually work for you.
Is it erectile dysfunction pills? Because mine's pretty bad.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh.
Don't put that too close to the
Around
fire.
this house, we call it whiskey dick. It's different. Anyway.
All right. So to John
Oh.
Deisty,
Wow.
yeah, check these bad boys out.
Those are cocktail socks. Those all work for me.
Yeah. 12 days of Socksmas.
That's amazing.
Each pair of socks has a different theme, like cocktail theme.
Yeah.
And I think it does start with 12. Like 12.
12 rums are running.
Oh, good.
A rum runner is
Yeah,
a drink.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
11 bottles popping.
Okay.
10 flasks of filling.
Okay.
9 Pinots pouring. 8 mugs of Mary, 7 shots of something, 6 shakers shaking, and 5 golden beers. 4 bourbon scaldings, 3 olive martinis, 2 flutes a toasting, and a penguin serving whiskey. Sorry, my voice is a little off tonight.
That's pretty good.
Those are amazing.
Yeah, and somebody told me yesterday
Yeah.
that I guess it's just the national, whatever, the average sock size, like is 11.
Yep.
So, like, guys like you and I have
Yeah.
12 and larger shoe
Yep.
sizes. It's hard. That's why it's hard to find socks.
It is. Because the sock size is up to 12.
Right.
It's, what is it, 9 12s? Something like
Yeah,
that.
something
and
like
then 13 19s. So if you go up a size, it's like, look at me wearing my flip fans. Like, I got big feet.
Right.
No, it's true. But, well, hey, I'll try them on.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of
Thank
cool.
you.
And, I mean, people seeing you wear those,
Yeah.
they know, like, that fits you.
Look at him. He's an alcoholic. No, I'm a professional.
That's right.
I was in the hospitality industry.
That's
for
right.
20 years.
Yeah. But no,
like that.
as soon as I saw that, I'm like, that's John's. I got to
Yeah.
get that for John.
Good job.
Good. Well, excellent.
I'll work on it. Yeah. I'll find you a New Year's gift. something heartfelt.
I got some fun stuff that I'm going to be bringing with me tomorrow. That I have a couple of gifts. It's not for everybody, right? But I have a couple of gifts that might be kind of, I don't know how it's going to go over. It's either going to go over kind of cool and fun, or it's going to be like, what is this? I'm kind of excited to get the reaction tomorrow from a couple people. So, and then by the way, so Springs Detailing is a company that we use for touch-up paint and polishing, stuff like that. They dropped off like a 10-pound cake,
Well,
and we are going to consume it tomorrow.
before we go to work,
We could. Maybe I'll bring it up to
let's go to the meeting.
yeah, maybe I'll bring it to the meeting.
The meeting can't start until we finish it,
Ooh, oh, geez. Yikes.
right?
Yeah.
This is a 45-minute meeting. It's going to go for 45 minutes from the time you finish that cake. If you finish that cake at 9, you're not selling cars until 9:45. I don't care if you have an appointment.
Right.
Here's your fork.
Here's your fork. Oh, my gosh, yeah. That
sounds
might be
fun.
kind of fun.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. What I'll probably do, though, if I take it there, because I might have to remove the name from it.
Springs Detailing?
No, I won't do that. But maybe it's cold enough. Like, so the guys did a good job. They put it in the refrigerator. Mm-hmm. And, but maybe the frosting will be hard enough. I could rearrange the letters.
What does it say to Hyundai? I don't think you can spell Porsche from Hyundai.
But it's cool. It's super generous. I mean, yeah, Springs Detailing. Yeah, thank you very much for dropping that off. So appreciate that. That's a great idea. I think I'll bring that up to the meeting
We'll
tomorrow.
call it a cake kill.
Cake kill,
Yeah.
right? Instead of a cake kill.
Yeah,
it's a
exactly. It's a cake kill. You guys we should treat us like pledges tomorrow. Just straight out of the movie
Right.
Old School.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
just get in our faces, throw a pillowcase over our head and drag us upstairs backwards.
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's pretty early. But yeah, no, that'll be cool. Watching our videos for our new intro videos for each person, and then stuffing cake down our throat. Mm-hmm. But yeah, sounds fun.
Well, there you go.
Yep, we'll see who makes it. And we are open tomorrow, right, for those. And the weather, I believe, is still supposed to be pretty nice. Maybe a little bit chilly. I don't think we're supposed to see any potential precipitation till late in the day, or even not till Sunday.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I got to say, the weather here has been so incredible. Like, the foot traffic we've had is unreal.
It's sports car season still. Yeah. I drove a GT3 RS today.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Today's December 22nd.
Also, what a car.
The 16.
Yeah. I think that one's a sweet spot.
The ultraviolet car.
Well, any of them, but yeah, the 16 RS, they're just like still usable where you could drive it all the time. And I think each generation, it seems like to me the RS cars, or well, all of our cars become a little more usable and also a little more capable, right? So if you put them in the suspension on mode, they go faster around a racetrack, and if they're in the suspension soft mode, they're a little easier to live with than the previous cars. Mm-hmm. And that's 16. You could drive that every day.
Yeah.
And you'd get a ton of attention because it's got a crazy wing and gills up front and air intakes, and it sounds like a Banshee. Mm-hmm. But inside the car, it's not really any less usable than a Carrera S. Mm-hmm. It still has a front trunk and things like that. And it, to me, that thing, you know, the guy I was that I was driving with, he was very conscious of, it's not my car, which I always appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, that's a nice thing, but I had to kind of just tell him, like, you don't have to wear your little kid gloves with this. Like, it's made to be, put your foot on the floor with the gas pedal. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want you going 120.
Right.
But rev it up. You know, it has to be at 6,000 or 9,000 RPM to really be on Songer's 8,800 RPM. But, but God, the shriek and the sound and all of it, that car is just perfect. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a great endorsement.
Yeah, it makes me want to look up Nürburgring times. Like, what does the 16 3RS do? And what does a 24 4RS do?
Oh.
Because I don't know how close they are. 4RS is probably slightly lighter, maybe 50 or 100 pounds. It's not much. 3RS gets, you know, rear axle steering. 4RS gets newer tire technology. So, and magnesium wheels.
Right, yeah, right.
3RS is a 911, which kind of just has to be better because it's Porsche's rule.
Right, right.
So, yeah, I don't know what those are off the top of my head.
Speaking of Nürburgring times, what was the post that I sent you? The Porsche, the 911 Porsche podcast. Is it Bergmeister?
Yeah,
No.
Jorg.
Jorg. Yeah, I didn't know he retired.
I didn't know that either.
That's new.
Yeah. Maybe he's been retired and he doesn't race. He just sets lap times.
That could be.
That could be.
Right. Because they mentioned maybe his last job or whatever with them was the release of the new 911 GT3R. Like the new one. It was at Rennsport.
You want to put that on there? Or do you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Jeez. Afraid of a little fire?
Where did you get this wood?
King Super.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Well done.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll stack up a little bit here.
Oh, boy. You're planning on staying up late.
No, you just close the doors.
Haven't you ever used one of those, like, forever logs or whatever they call them?
No, I have never used a forever log.
And they burn, and they have them that burn in different colors and stuff? Interesting.
If I throw some pennies in there, I think it'll turn green.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Interesting. Dang it. There was a penny laying on my desk today, and I have no idea where
So
it came
I left
from.
it there.
Jeez.
Merry Christmas.
You put that there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Merry
well,
Christmas.
no, see, this is what I got you in return.
Sounds good. I like that. Would you like to have some of Nancy's Greek stuff?
I got a long drive ahead of me.
Like just a quarter?
Yeah, I should not.
All right.
It looks amazing.
I'll have it.
And I mean, I've been to Greece.
I have not been to Greece.
And
She told me I'm supposed to say something when I drink this, like
yeah,
scoliosis.
I don't think that's it.
No?
Maybe she'll comment on what you're supposed to say.
It smells nice.
But over in Greece, the guy taught me like how to drink ouzo, the proper way. Oh, this
smells good, huh?
smells delicious. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, but he taught me how to drink ouzo, because I mean there was the time where you could party and shoot it or whatever like you see in movies, but the guy, he kind of laughed and said no.
Ooh, it's a little syrupy.
Put an ice cube in it.
You want to see if it lushes out?
Yeah.
It probably does.
Can you grab a ice cube or two, Lewis?
Just go
just
grab a
grab
glass. Throw some ice cubes
And
in it.
we'll see if it turns milky.
Mr. Bartender.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We'll see if it turns milky. But
It's thick and syrupy.
yeah, no,
which
this
is cool.
guy, he gave me cucumber slices and green olives and said people, have a little bit of a preference there. But it was either on ice or clear, like you have it. But there was something about pouring it on ice and it turns milky, and there was something that was happening that changed it. Anyway, it was awesome. And the people in Greece were fantastic. Super fun.
I'm
that's
really
popping.
curious to listen to this show and find out how much of that is coming through my headphones or how much is here in real life.
Right.
Yeah, let me take a sip.
It
Smells
looks
nice.
good. Yeah, it
Got-
looks-
yeah. It's got like a little green pepper.
Yeah,
smell
that
to it or
doesn't smell like
something.
ouzo to
No.
me. It's something different.
Oh. That's delightful.
Yeah. Well,
It's got a little bit of the anisette kind of sambuca feel, but that's way, way behind like a lot of floral stuff.
okay.
Maybe like lavender,
Oh, wow.
violet, like violet. There's a creme de violet liqueur that is here very much. Not really citrus. Maybe a little bit of like pine, cedar or something like that. This is really good.
Interesting.
And it's like, it's thick.
Yeah, right. Coats the palate.
Ooh. That'll help you sleep. Basically, I bet by the end of the show, I sound like my old self. I don't have this gruff voice anymore. Well, I'll try to sing you the 12 Days of Socks song again after this.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll be
All
fine.
right. That'll be an after dark episode right
Yeah.
there.
What?
That's really. It's like, when you have something you've never had before, it's just cool.
It's
And,
cool.
yeah, it's cool and it's different. Like the first time I tried steak tartare, like chopped up hamburger.
Right. Right.
If it's right, oh god, it's good.
Yeah.
And
And then it's never the same again.
we just went to Sushi Den again.
Yeah.
I had to argue with them because the bill was too low. Like.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. The sushi spot down here that we love, 2 pieces of tuna nigiri, $18
For 2 pieces.
for 2 pieces.
Okay.
$10 at Sushi Den. $10. And they age it. That's why their fish is so good. They dry age it. Just like Providence, the restaurant we went to with Lieberman and his wife.
Right.
They age their fish.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it makes a world of difference.
But it was $10 for 2 pieces?
Yeah. Not $9 for one.
Right, yeah. Interesting.
So that place is
And you told me Isla was throwing down
8
pieces.
8 pieces.
Just by herself.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep.
That's good. That's fun.
She would have had more, but she's not a cheap date. We love her, but man, that girl, she will throw it
Got
down.
good taste, yeah. Well, did you have anything special that you wanted to go out with?
Is it time?
Oh,
yeah.
We're there, man.
We talked about nothing for an hour. Put some logs on the fire.
Right?
I think, the holiday season is always about just kind of, to me, I never feel like I do enough for the people I care about. It always seems like it just sneaks up on me, even though I know it's always December 25th. I'm horrible at planning ahead on all of that. So both family and friends and coworkers and all that kind of stuff, it's just my lack of proficiency at gift giving doesn't mean I don't love you. And this isn't directed at you. I don't really love you. You're kind of a piece of shit that I just have to deal with every day. But thank you for the socks. But those got hot. Those got hot. Feel that?
Oh, that
yeah,
did
those
get
got
to-
warm. But to the rest of everybody, what I'm trying to say is just I really appreciate everybody. From everybody we work with. I don't want to call anybody out by name because I'll forget one person and then I'll look like an asshole. But it's
Right.
just, it really feels like a cool group of people that we get to work with on a daily basis. And then for all of the clients that we have, it's just really fun to kind of get to know everybody and be a part of this journey, learning about what you like and what's important and why'd you get into this stuff. And, it's pretty fun. So I appreciate everyone. And we'll do a New Year's show where I tell you you're all a bunch of pieces of shit. Other than Justin. I'll love Justin on New Year's. Lewis says yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yep. Well, John, I couldn't say it any better myself. So, not
Well, there
going
you go.
to.
We're going to... Ooh, I got a song to play us out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
If I can find it again.
Well, I've enjoyed it. Today has been fun. This week has been fun.
I kind of want to do all these by the fireplace.
Yeah, no doubt.
This is legit.
Hopefully our microphones still work next time.
I've touched it a couple times and it hasn't felt too hot. So
But yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun. It's been a long day. Definitely going to get some good rest, and then we get up and do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. So for the people that are watching or listening to this, know that we're open. We're going to have a good day tomorrow. So, come on by, hang out, buy a car, buy a model car. I don't care. Buy something.
that sounds like a good idea.
And
I can't come up with the song that I had. It's not in. I never put it in my playlist.
that's some good booze.
Yeah, Nancy. Nancy.
Yeah. Yeah. Nancy's put a lot of hype into her video. So it better be good.
Can we turn down the treble? Just a little bit. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
The band, Stevie Nicks was in it. Fleetwood Mac. The guitarist from Fleetwood Mac is...
Got me, man. I love music. I don't necessarily know everybody.
Yeah, I don't either. All right.
There's someone watching this that knows what you're talking about.
It's not Mick Fleetwood. It's not her.
Is it a Christmas song?
Yes, it's a very Christmas song.
I have no idea rolling around in my head.
Yeah.
None.
Mariah Carey songs.
No. Yeah. Mariah Carey, the Queen of Christmas.
Lindsey Buckingham. That's him.
All right. Sounds good. But yeah, so the New Year's show should be kind of fun. I have no idea what we're going to do.
Can we hire a producer so I don't have to be shitty at two jobs? Like, I'd be fine being a fairly mediocre on-air personality, but if I don't turn down the wrong thing, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Here you go.
All right. Turn the volume
I
up.
hope this song. Thank you. I hope this song works in the right way.
Nice.
Well, maybe that was the problem. Something bumped it. Anyway, for Porsche Colorado Springs and everybody there, and the First Dibs podcast, and we're also there too.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah,
And,
it's been fun.
Let's press play.
I found where we don't go. It's a long way down the Holiday Road. Holiday Road. Holiday Road. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
Do I hit stop?
Did you? Don't
No.
don't hit it yet. Let's. Yeah, Lewis, do you want a
I
microphone?
gotta go home.
Yeah, I know you gotta go. Here you go.
late.
Here's a microphone. You gotta talk into it though.
Hello.
Yep. Here, Justin, can you zoom out? Let's see if we can get Lewis slightly on camera for 30
let's
seconds.
see what I can do here.
Whoa,
That was big.
that was a big pop.
Big
Yep.
one.
We have more viewers now than we did during the show. So
Oh, that's good.
Just so you know.
That's good.
I don't even know who's out there. Dan and Nancy. But
Yeah.
Lewis, you're on.
Yeah, you're on.
Look at that.
All right, look at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera and talk.
No, look at that
Oh.
camera.
Hello. I'm here.
And everybody can hear you.
Everyone can hear me now.
Yeah.
So, Lewis, what are you looking forward to for Christmas?
Family.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
you're such a wiener.
Did you
Not true.
Miles is coming.
did you
Oh,
ask
yeah, that's-
did you ask for anything?
So many things.
Oh,
Talking to the mic.
No, I asked for one thing: a Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt.
oh yeah. Okay.
Got a treasure hunt over there.
Yeah.
Want to see it?
Nope. All right.
Okay.
Next time. We'll do a Lewis Hot Wheels show. That'll be
Right.
fun.
Yay.
Yeah. That reminds me, we got to put together stuff from your house here to sell at the swap meet in the summertime.
I would love to get rid of a bunch of shit. Like that painting. It's pretty cool, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
How about a 1971 Volvo 1800? Tell you what.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have a non-running 944 there next time.
That sounds great. Mm-hmm. I love it.
But I've already got some feedback for that. People looking forward to a summer event. So
I thought that went off very well. That was fun.
Yeah.
Lewis
But
liked
yeah,
it too.
and so I mentioned Lewis bringing Hot Wheels to sell, and then, but yeah, John says he doesn't sell them; he just collects them.
Yep, it's true.
I mean, I've got some that I could bring down.
Oh, Lauren and Isla are on.
Oh,
They're chatting with us.
oh, okay.
Well, why don't you hang out and hang up and come downstairs?
You can take my spot.
Yeah, take Justin's spot. We'll just keep the broadcast going, and he can dial in. We can talk to him on his drive home.
Right.
See how that's going.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you so much to Ross and Chris. They cleaned my truck today.
Whoa, look at that.
It was amazing. Driving down, my windows are so dirty, it was dangerous.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the glare
I can't
from the
see
sun.
out my back. Yeah, my
Unbelievably
backup camera.
bad. Yeah. And no, those guys hooked me up. And then I had this there was a Gatorade bottle that sat in my passenger seat for a day, and it didn't leak. But it's almost like the cellophane, like something, I don't know, it put a mark on the passenger seat. Anyway, they got rid of all that stuff.
Well, there you
It's
go.
awesome, man. So I appreciate those guys very much for
Yeah,
taking care of that.
I think we all appreciate what we got going on right now.
Very much so.
We got good people with us.
Yep, very much so. Well, is someone going to come down?
Probably not. So I'll close out with this. At the Christmas party, after I had harassed Dawn about being a shady motherfucker and stealing all of James' clients to
Right.
make sure that
Right.
we won, either Nancy or I won next year. Ross was leaving, and I was introduced to his girlfriend Lindsay, and we said hello, and I gave a nice hello, I know you hug, and just like, I appreciate you. If you're important to Ross, you're important to me, right? And so we just started chatting a little bit, and as the conversation was ending, I said, "It was great to see you again." And I had never met her before, which I promptly said, I just want you to know I'm becoming my father. And let me tell you how. Well, I feel that I know you because Ross talks about you all the time. I know I have not met you, in fact. So
Maybe he's
what I
having
would
an
like
affair
to
with her, and he doesn't want to share it.
that could be possible, but that is not true. I am faithful. I am faithful to your mother, and I have. You've got great imagination. He watches Suits too, man. But no, I had never met Miss Lindsay.
Well,
And
why are you
what
calling
I
her
said-
Miss now?
Because she's not married, as far as I know. I've only met her once. Anyway, Lewis, get out of this story. So I say, I'm sorry. I know we just met, but let me tell you why I'm becoming my father. So, and I'm not sure if this story was totally relevant or not, but it made sense to me. So when I was in probably 7th and 8th grade, I was becoming a pretty good pitcher in baseball. And my parents recognized that, and they put me, they got me some like private lessons at a place called was Winston Sagatol, I think was the name. It was like the last name of the two guys. There was Winston, there was Sagatol, and they had this baseball complex, and they did pitching drills and baseball batting drills and all this stuff. And I had two coaches, and let's call them Steve and Mark. I don't know what their names really were, but probably something close to that. And so, you're getting good, and then you're learning and you're doing all this stuff, and sometimes it's Steve and sometimes it's Mark.